Welcome, welcome. You've probably seen a bunch of Bounties decks on Ladder or some other stream, but we're going to give you my version because, you know, why not? It's fun. This is just Bounties version 800. So you could, if you wanted to, swap out Tunnel Drill here for Tunnel Drill or Freak Show for Tamara. That's up to you. If you were going to do that, I would trim out some of the crimes and just go full bore on Witch Hunters. You can do it. Felt a little clunky to us on stream, and she just is kind of hard to draw into, and I didn't want to use Oniro because I just didn't feel like it needed it all that much. But yeah, the deck plays pretty freaking well. Bloody Good Friends, Furco, and Novigradian Justice work really well with Tunnel Drill. Horse Hunt's Freak Show is really good if you don't have that, and Scoundrel will just clean up with Witchfinder. I feel like this deck is really strong against relics, more than really strong, like quite amazingly strong. They just provide them with a lot of food that is worth a lot of coins. So I feel like this deck is going to get picked up pretty quickly. If you're watching my recorded Twitch stream, you'll see this like a week before it came out. But yeah, everybody's playing Thrive. And it's just really good. It's really good against Thrive. I mean, you do have to hit your draws, but assuming you get your draws, you're going to be just fine. All right, we got Furco here, so I'm going to put Justice back. And then I'm going to put back Coerced Blacksmith because he's my preferred target. Especially against the monsters deck. Fabian is fine. He's not great. Confession Extractor and Vigilantes are quite awesome here. I'm going to put back Payday. So it's good, but not great. Ignatius I don't really want. But now, as soon as you get down Vigilantes, you're ready to rock here, basically. So you get Vigilantes set up and Confession Extractor, and it's going to do 1 damage each 3 times. Vigilantes does 2 damage every time you proc a bounty. And you can just like keep procking bounties and ruining all of the hopes and dreams for the relics. If you can control Sabbath, you're gonna be all right. And that's basically what this comes down to. Griffin is a good target, but not the best target. I would honestly just leave Griffin alone. There's no reason to go for it. Remember, this gets you 6 coins because of the leader, Confession Extractor. And again, this is profit 5. Then from the graveyard, it does this these 3 procs against the enemy. Quite nice. And Self Eater is definitely worth killing. But here you'll see, I don't have a great spender right now. It's kind of the only crappy thing for me. But we can clean this up in a few ways. So we're just going to set up a little bit here, get our home base working. We want Novigradian Justice. And then we'll take Coerced. No, we'll go for Coerced Blacksmith. This just gets you 3 Dwarven bodies. Coerced Blacksmith got me a profit of 2, and then playing the crime got me another profit there. And I can just share his value.
Blueberries, lady of the woods.
This is going to go to 2 and then up to 3. So here, what I want to do is just set up for a bounty. I mean, this monster's deck really just has no answer to what we're about to play, so we'll ping the Griffin as well. Just so we're ready to go. You do just want to keep this Sabbath in check. Ooh, Parasite. Wow, I haven't seen Parasite played yet. Interesting. An interesting choice. Alright, well now we can just pass around the money. I do want to keep Freak Show. Here we're just going to go ahead and murder off the gun cane. You see the extra damage coming from Vigilantes, and it did proc the Confession Extractor, which is a bit of a bummer, but not a huge deal. We're just going to spend these and then take Tiger's Eye. Greater than 0% chance the opponent just opts to pass or forfeit here. Or not forfeit, but just pass here. This is a horrible, no good, very bad choice. It's just super easy to deal with. I think the opponent wants the pass here, but she'll maintain the status. So we're just gonna set up the bounty using Kurt. And then it'll proc 3 damage. Bing, bing, bing. And so the nice thing here is she's giving this to herself. Yeah, I think this is a big misplay from the opponent to just let this go. I need one more coin here. I'm happy to take that from leader. But then that just gives me a shite ton of power here. So we're just going to clear off Witch Apprentice, because why not? And we're ready to go on Griffin with Fabian Hale. But I think the opponent's really going to struggle here. There's the pass. She Who Knows is done. Parasite was used. Did not foresee the Parasite coming. I probably should have just buffed up the drill to 7, but we have the coins to do it too. Just have not seen it used yet. Too bad we didn't get Philippa earlier. She would have been nice. So I really do want Casino Bouncers, probably even more than Scoundrel, but also Confession Extractor. And I just really here want to avoid the opponent being able to get a long round, but I don't have a ton of options on what to use. This really bothers me. It just shows the tribute is 9, and this should damage this unit by its tribute cost whenever you place a bounty on an enemy unit. Reduce this unit's tribute cost by 1. I don't think it's working right now. We're just going to have to wait to find out. But I actually think I'm going to pass here. We just missed too many of our cards. We have some decent ways to control against the opponent next round. Alright, there's a second Griffin, so no Mamuna onto the Griffin, which is like a 20-point play. 21. Let's see. 11 plus 9, 20. 20-point play. Alright, there's the first half. All of these work. I really need Scoundrel, but I'm going to be able to thin down here. I just really don't want to break into Casino Bouncers. But I don't need 2 dips in the Pontar. This is much better. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Really is like the world's creepiest dude. Super creepy. So once the opponent gets down Eater on, we'll try to steal it with Philippa. So we just really want to start getting at that value here. We'll start with Casino Bouncers just so they don't eat up that coin value. The single point that they're worth really isn't worth worrying about. Witchfinder does go after the highest value, not the highest base value. So something to think about there too. Alright, now we have reach with Philippa, and we just want to make sure we maintain that reach with leader. Stealing Eidolon is basically the whole game here, so. Otherwise, we have a decent coin count right now, so getting Scoundrel set up and ready to go is probably a decent choice. The opponent often uses Derrigue, in my experience in these. Parasite might be a little bit better of an option, but lots of people using Derrigue right now. Opponent thinking long and hard about what to do. I think ghouls are good, but not great here. Oh, they probably feel cool to do with Mamuna and stuff, but I love the choice. Ooh, I think the opponent might have just stepped away or opts for the pass. I don't know, a little bit weird there. We're gonna go for Scoundrel. If we lose him, it's gonna suck really bad. No way around that. No way around that. I don't really care what it is, to be honest. Being able to look through and see what's in the deck is cool, but this is going to be fine for our purposes. Nice, we had 2 of those in the graveyard, so we're just going to ping that twice. Take our money and walk away. Down comes Naglfar. Opponent looking for gold. Damaging the Scoundrel to 10 doesn't make a ton of sense to me, but maybe they have something else ready and waiting. She's a great bounty target. But I think the way to do this is to go for Witchfinder here. Just so we have the crowns out on the board. The ghoul takes 1 damage. We don't really want the ghouls to be the focus of that, but we're gonna ping them down and proc the bounty with Fabian. Oh, this is not how I wanted it to go. Not at all. Let's just get that down. All right. Now that these are at 5, we can start targeting the Weavess and Wispess. Bloody Effigy is weird here. I think the opponent just trying to add up the value on the Ghoul. Which is certainly one way to do it. Just gonna hold the value. Another option here is to just use Philippa to steal it over. Awesome, so Gonkane takes the cake. So here I think I'm just going to go ahead and steal this Ghoul. We'll take the Syndicate crown off the board.
You do not deserve to live.
Whole bunch of money we had to pay there, but we're going to get a ton of money with Fabian Hale. Gurney's good value. Naglfar Taskmaster. I just have to infer that the opponent didn't want that.
Squealed like a pig, she did, long before the flames first.
That feels good. I'm not gonna lie about that. This should proc on to, yep, one of the two crones. The last one is a Naglfar's Taskmaster. I don't know why they wouldn't play it. Oh, I think they were just fighting the dominance here.
Rubbish. This one has the life force of a cockroach.
Hate when people just bounce out of the game, like close the app. Just let me pass at a minimum. I think you saw the opponent make some weird choices in their deck building, but still, you can just see here how much value there is. Had I been able to play the Freak Show in a separate round from Tunnel Drill, you would have seen us have a lot better reach. But this deck does rely on those cards. I think otherwise you'd need Caleb Manga, and the proccing bounties for 3 coins just feels expensive and a bit rough. Alright, we take the clear win there. We'll see if I can finally move up a rank. I've been stuck at like 5 and 4 pieces for the last 6 games. Is my stream working? Nobody's saying anything. Alright. Never even got to use Ignatius. I don't even know if he works correctly. I'm kind of annoyed about that part, not gonna lie. Let's put that back. Against movement, Scoia'tael. I don't even know what to think about that.
Hey, what's that up your sleeve?
I played against an interesting Scoia'tael deck earlier. Scoia'tael against Bounties actually feels like it could be pretty strong because there's so much boost.
Good human is a dead human. Would you like I crushed your head? Or
I mean,
clean
thank
off?
you. Like, were you born stupid? I mean, I don't mean to make a disparaging comment towards my opponent, but I have Tiger's Eye with all my leader abilities. Like, why would you do that? I don't understand that choice at all. I mean, I'm not saying I'm the most genius Gwent player ever, but I also get Novigradian Justice for free now because I stole a dwarf. Let's just go ahead and remove her. Well, actually, we can proc this first. Actually, we can get Vigilantes down safely. I don't even have to worry about them. And the opponent can move him off. Okay, he kind of goes out of reach here, but that's okay. Okay, happy to pull the Purifies now instead of later. Fine with me. Let's go ahead and get down. Let's just go for Confession Extractor. We're over 1 coin there, but that's okay.
We elves have our paths. Don't worry about me.
Okay, she's gotta go.
You've done it now.
Okay, we should be able to kill him off next turn. What is that even hitting? I don't know. The confession extractor. Yeah, it's more than 0 points. Movement's actually getting some good value here. Kind of surprised if the opponent doesn't pass here, but I mean 10 points is a pretty small gap, I guess. Yeah. But we have a working defender, so. And maybe the Figus was bait to protect against the Gezra's steal. Possible. Oh, it doesn't get better than this. Holy crap, Olini. The only one I kind of want here is Ignatius. I mean, he's just not all that useful right now. I think we can just pour on the pain right now and save bank for Ignatius. How very predictable. I don't know. I think I'd rather play Red Coin Abuse. If that stuck, I would have gone. And they played something else, so we could have done something, but...
Yeah, I work with them. Better than working with humans.
Tunnel Drill's a little awkward here. We can get it next to 1 Crown Splitter probably, but not 2. Well, ironically, there are 2. Alright, now I actually think Fabian's going to be better here. But I like being able to get Furco onto the other thing. So we're good here. Just gonna get Furco onto Confession Extractor.
Thanks for the offer, but I prefer to create my own company.
No Confession Extractor working now, so let's get that going. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I think he's just better with Freak Show.
This one, the Tekla.
I go up to 7 coins. It's kind of an interesting idea with Ethne. Kind of genius, not gonna lie.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip instead of crowns?
And a moose boosh. I just let Freak Show clean up whatever comes down next. die. It's gonna almost immediately die after we play it, but well, you might not die, you just get moved off the line. Yeah. Very predictable. Payroll specialist might have been a good counter there, but
Humans are scum. I prefer L or X.
let's just get the scoundrel down. So we can kill stuff with bounties. No withhold, just take whatever it is. Perfect. Alright, the heat wave there is annoying. A little out of options, if I'm being honest. Tunnel drill feels really awkward here, but it's probably my best way of getting value. I just want to be able to proc as many bounties as I can here, that way Ignatius comes down for full value. Yeah, Gezris is super weird here. Definitely want him to the right of this Cat Witcher, that way he moves up first. Decent value. No damage there. Smart to use Stiga. Eight is just a little bit stiff for me. Take 16 coins and I can get like not 16. I want to feed that extra 2 points of value there. So let's just pay whatever the tribute cost is. Looks like it was 4. Opponent reserved 2 of these, so I can move something down and kill it off. Probably tunnel drill. Just feel a little stilted here without my spenders. Seen it all. Cat Witcher. And technically the self move goes for 8, so. And this is actually a lot of points here. Wow. Wow.
I can't wait to hear your wicked flesh sizzle.
It's not quite enough. Yeah, awkward turtle on its back. All right, well played by the opponent. I think we needed to bleed more round 2. Just couldn't quite get the cards lined up. But we probably needed to do it. Is what it is. All right, well, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Till next time, good luck on the path. Get out there, keep on grinding. Bye for now.